Sip your drink slowly before you zip up your jacket. Welcome back. I'm Thomas, and today we're going to focus on two sounds that can be really tricky. Let's start with the S sound in words like sip, snake, and ice. This is a voiceless, hissing sound with no vibration in your throat. To make this sound, your mouth should be slightly open with your teeth close together. The jaw should be stable but relaxed, and your tongue tip should be near the top of your mouth, right behind your upper front teeth, but not touching anything. Let's practice. S, 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 sip. All right, now it's your turn. So, how do we know when to use the S sound? Well, it has a few different spellings. It's spelled with a single S, like in sip. It can sometimes be spelled with a C before E or I in words like peace. And we also see it with a double S, like class. All right, let's move on to the Z sound. We hear this sound in words like zip, zoo, and buzz. It's a voice buzzing sound where the vocal cords vibrate. Your mouth should be slightly open with your teeth close together, and your jaw should be stable and relaxed with your tongue tip near the top of your mouth behind the teeth, just like it is for the S sound. The difference is that the Z sound is voiced. And that means the vocal cords vibrate, creating the buzzing quality. Put your fingers right here. S, Z. Can you feel your throat vibrating with the Z, but not the S? That's the only difference. Let's practice together. Zzz, 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 zip. Now you try. The Z sound has a few different spellings too. It's spelled with Z, like zip. It can be spelled with SE, like nose. And we see it with two Z's also, like buzz. Sometimes it's even spelled with an S in words like is. The voicing is the only difference. Your mouth, tongue, and jaw positions are exactly the same. Peace, please. Let's look at when to use the S and the Z at the end of words. We usually use S after an unvoiced consonant, like in cats. The T is unvoiced, and we use the Z after voiced consonants, like in dogs. G is a voiced consonant. Backs, bags. Pause the video and try saying the rest of these words. All right, let's practice some minimal pairs. Su, zoo. Price, prize. Race, raise. Use, use. Okay, go ahead and pause the video and practice the rest of these pairs. Let's try some tongue twisters. Sue went to the zoo to see the seals. Please keep the peace at the place. All right, your turn. Let's try a few more. The price of the prize was quite precise. She chose to lose the loose shoes. These tongue twisters are here to challenge you. So practice them slowly at first, then speed up when you feel more comfortable. Thanks for watching. I really hope this helps you pronounce the S and Z sounds more accurately and with more confidence. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more great English lessons. And I'll see you next time.